screens, the visuals we're about to play out for you are of the Delhi police arriving at the Patiala House Court to submit their charge sheet in the case of wrestlers from the Wrestling Federation of India versus the Wrestling Federation of India chief and BJP MP Brij Bhushan Singh. You'll remember that while an FIR had been filed against the BJP MP, no legal action had been taken so far. The Delhi police expected to file the charge sheet in the sexual assault case against him today, in just a little while from now. Remember, these wrestlers have been protesting since January. 7 wrestlers, including a minor, had originally come forward and made accusations against the BJP MP of sexual assault, harassment and intimidation. They'd also made several allegations against the manner in which Brij Bhushan Singh was running the WFI. Essentially, it was being said that he was running it like a fiefdom. Now, the wrestlers met with the Union Sports Minister Anurag Thakur on June 7th. He at that point assured them of a police investigation and a deadline of June 15th for the completion of the probe. June 15th, of course, today. My colleague Anshul with us right now to bring us more details. Anshul, from the face of it, it looks like the Delhi police have kept to that commitment of June 15th, the charge sheet being filed. But what more details can you bring us?
So yes, we have been reporting on this that Delhi police was already in its last stages of filing the entire charge sheet or the final report. Now, today what we have been told at this point in time, a team of Delhi police has reached the Rouse Avenue court in the national capital where the MP MLA court is situated. And in that court is what we have been told that the charge sheet is being filed at this point in time. Now, the charge sheet is approximately 1,000 pages long is what we have been told by the way of sources, and also the statements of approximately 208 people have been made in that charge sheet. However, there still is no conclusive proof that the police has able to got, and hence they are filing this charge sheet. Now it is up to the court that if they what further action would be ordered by the court in this entire matter, because the Delhi police has constantly been looking for proofs such as visual proofs of photos or videos that could have come off that time, because remember, some of these cases are actually 10 years old, and hence the CCTV visuals of any of those locations was not preserved and hence is not available for the Delhi police in this entire investigation. So the Delhi police at this point is relying on the statements that have been made by the victims and a few supporters of those victims who have come on record and made those statements. But yet those statements are very vague, and the Delhi police has not been able to find any sort of conclusive evidence, and that is the reason why Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh is still enjoying a free run, is what we have been told. So yes, it remains to be seen once this charge sheet is filed in front of the court, will the court order an immediate arrest? But all this is going to happen.
Anshul, I just want to ask you, you said that your sources had told you that the Delhi police had a hard time finding any kind of conclusive evidence to the allegations the wrestlers made. Is that also a comment on the charge sheet that we're going to be seeing filed, or can we not reveal any details of that right now?
So yes, at this point in time, we cannot reveal any sort of details of that charge sheet because the cognizance of that charge sheet has still not been taken by the court. But yes, what sources have indicated to us that the kind of conclusive evidence that was required to make an arrest of Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, that has not been found by the Delhi police, and that is the reason why Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh has still not been arrested by the police. So yes, it remains to be seen once the cognizance of this charge sheet is taken by the court, will the court order an immediate arrest, or what other order might come out from the court. So yes, it remains to be seen when will that cognizance happen. But today the big update is that the Delhi police has managed to complete its investigation and is filing a charge sheet in front of the court as we speak.
I'm actually going to ask you to stay with us. So just stay with us. We'll come back to you for another question. But first I want to go over to our legal correspondent, Ananya Bhatnagar. Ananya, Anshul is telling us on our screens we can see Delhi police heading over to file the charge sheet at the Patiala court. I just want to understand, explain to our audiences what happens now.
Well, the Delhi police has actually reached Delhi's Rouse Avenue court. Now, basically, Toya, what is the scenario here is that there are 2 particular cases against the WFI chief. One with regards to the 354A offences, which is with regards to sexual sexual harassment and misconduct, while the other case is with regards to the sexual offences with a minor, which comes under the POCSO Act. Now, the Rouse Avenue court is the court that is dealing with, in fact, the case which is of the major wrestlers, which is with regards to sexual misconduct. And here the Delhi police has reached its team and is currently waiting for the judge to arrive in order for the hearing to begin and to file this particular charge sheet. Now, how a charge sheet is actually filed is first the Delhi police will go to the filing counter of Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court. They will file it. The charge sheet would go through the district judge and then would travel to the concerned court. Now, after that happens, the court will sit and would examine this particular charge sheet and would see as to whether the Delhi police has correctly filed the charge sheet or not, whether all the sanctions, since he's a MP, he's a member of parliament, there are particular sanctions that are required to prosecute him. That is there or not. So all checks and balances would be seen by the court, and then it will actually begin hearing the Delhi police over the point of cognizance of this particular charge sheet. Whether that happens today or not is something else. Now, on the other aspect of it, in the Patiala House Court, in the POXO case, we are learning that a team of Delhi police has to go and will be filing another charge sheet in this particular case. This is with regards to the POXO offences. Since the matter is of a POXO, it would be an in-camera hearing. Only the police officials or the lawyers of the Delhi police would be allowed inside. In fact, Delhi's Patiala House Court, where this hearing would take place, since it's a matter of sexual offences with a minor and involves the Prevention of Children from Sexual Offences Act. So definitely we'll have to wait and watch as to further developments. But this is a big move coming in, as Anshul was also pointing it out. The investigations in both the cases have been concluded by the police. How strong does it stand before, in fact, the court of law is something that is a matter of time we'll get to know.
Okay.